I can't turn it off yet. And what am I turning off, you may ask? Absolutely nothing. If I turn something off right now, it'd be my van. And honestly, it already does that on its own. I'm not moist critical. I'm not sitting in a Tampa Bay mansion wearing a white t-shirt of legend. I'm a 50-year-old gig economy driver who owes 13 grand on a van that sounds like it's gargling bolts. Plus another 9,000 in debt just to keep things spicy and to keep me frosty. See, Charlie turned off donations. I'm still trying to turn on my financial stability. While he's disabling Twitch bits, I'm disabling my check engine light. I watched Charlie's I'm turning it off video the other day. Links in the description, by the way. And I swear it hit harder than my last car payment. He looked straight into the camera and said, "Please stop donating. Keep your money. Spend it on things that matter." That's noble. That's inspiring. That's completely unrealistic for me right now. Because if someone donated me $5, I'd immediately use it for gas. And not the premium, not the mid-grade, that Hope and Fumes blend they sell at Circle K. Still, that's the goal, to be successful enough that I can afford to say, keep your bottle caps, Pilgrim. But right now, I'm just hoping somebody drops me a bottle cap. It could even be a twist off, I wouldn't care. See, 15 years ago, Charlie was just a 13-year-old kid in Florida uploading COD clips under the name Penguin Zero. No face cam, no edits, just gameplay, chaos, and camaraderie that sounded like a depressed GPS. See, he once said things like, rub my nipples with sandpaper and beat my wiener with nitroglycerin. And somehow people loved it. Buried in the absurdity was honesty. And maybe a cry for help from someone allergic to enthusiasm. Then Ray William Johnson, the king of YouTube at the time, saw him and said, "This guy's hilarious," and boom, overnight success. But when YouTube offered him a partnership, Charlie said, "No thanks. I make videos entirely for fun, and I don't want money to corrupt me." And I respect that. Meanwhile, if YouTube offered me 30 cents right now, I'd tattoo the algorithm's logo on my face. Here's what people forget. By 2015, MoistCr1TiKaL hit rock bottom. He couldn't find work. His relationship fell apart. Depression had him in a full Nelson chokehold. He posted a video because basically saying, "I'm at my lowest point and I want to be remembered." And man, that one hit me because I get it. When you're sitting in a white van all day, waiting for a delivery ping that never comes, you start thinking the same thing. Will any of this matter? For Charlie, the answer eventually became yes. And not the confident kind of yes. It was the fine whatever life can get worse kind of yes. He finally gave in. He flipped on the monetization like a man flipping a breaker in a flooded basement. And then he made the decision that changed everything. He went all in on YouTube. That moment where desperation and hope get into a bar fight and somehow you're the one paying the tab, that one's relatable to me. Because when life kicks you in the teeth enough times, you either stay down or start filming it. Charlie started filming it. He turned the lowest point into the launch pad. He said, "Screw it. If I'm going down, I'm going down," posting daily. That's what made the difference. Not luck, not timing, not the algorithm's mercy. It was the moment that he stopped waiting for life to get easier and decided to make noise anyway. And that's the part I feel deep in my 50-year-old bones. Because I'm standing at the same cliff, staring down the same decision. Keep driving this van into oblivion, or finally hit go live and see what happens. It's not bravery, it's survival. Survived with a side of caffeine and dark humor. We both reached the point, giving up. It looks exactly the same, except one comes without upload notifications. Charlie started showing his face. He started talking about his OCD, his burnout, his anxiety. Things most creators bury under fake smiles and sponsored codes. He said, "This is me. I'm weird, I'm quiet, I still wear the same damn white t-shirt every day." And people loved him for it. Not because he was loud, not because he was perfect, because he was real. He didn't chase virality. He didn't make fake hype. He just turned on the mic and talked. Meanwhile, here I am turning on the van and praying it doesn't talk back. Charlie's career exploded. He started speedrunning games nobody cared about, reviewing weird products, roasting bad actors, becoming the moral compass of gaming chaos. He wasn't the best gamer. He wasn't even trying to be. He just made people laugh while saying the most unhinged sentences humanly possible. And then he hit 2 million subs, 5 million subs, 10 million subs. He started Moist Esports for the fun. Because apparently when you're successful enough, even fun costs 6 figures. He funded players who couldn't afford tournaments. He called out scammers, predators, and clout chasers. He turned being normal into a superpower. And here's where I look at him and I see hope. Because yeah, I'm not there, not even close. And I'm at the same starting line he once stood on, tired, broke, and using humor to survive the noise. I'm Asmongold in his pre-fame phase, streaming because I need a paycheck, dreaming because I can't afford not to. And the truth is, there's no shame in that. Everyone starts somewhere. Charlie refused money until life forced him to accept it. And I'm accepting it before life forces me to Uber me a kidney. See, I don't want fame. I want freedom. I don't need mansions. I just need an engine that doesn't whimper like it saw a ghost every time I hit 40 miles per hour. Streaming is my exit plan, my Hail Mary. My shot at a future where work means turning on a camera, not driving 200 miles for tips that vanish after gas. And I know it's not easy. YouTube's algorithm is basically a moody god that rewards suffering and consistency. But hey, Moist built an empire out of sarcasm and sincerity. Maybe I could build one out of determination and caffeine. Charlie once said, "Gamers are very entitled and childish people. They send death threats over DLC. What the fuck?" That's the kind of brutal honesty that built trust. And maybe that's what I need to do too. Not pretend that I've got it all figured out, but show people the mess, the grind, the humanity behind the dream. Because the truth is, I'm not special, neither was he. He just didn't quit. That's the real lesson. He turned monotony into a brand, depression into motivation, and awkwardness into charisma. Meanwhile, my man turned courage into mechanical failure. But we're both works in progress. Someday I want to do what he did, not the turn it off part, the help others part. I want to reach a level where I can pay it forward, fund people's dreams, maybe build something that outlives me. But for now, it's just me, my mic, and a van held together by stubborn optimism. This is my rock bottom moment, and like Charlie's, it's gonna be my launch pad. If I could just keep showing up, keep uploading, keep believing, maybe one day someone will call me inspiring, or at least consistently funny and concerning in a concerning way. Everyone wants to turn it off eventually, but first you have to earn the right. You have to earn the right. You have to live through the nights where you stream to 3 people, one of them a bot trying to sell you new followers. You got to outlast the noise. You have to survive long enough to become yourself. Charlie did it with humor. I'm doing it with grit and maybe a lot of delusion. Because that's what this game is. grinding in the dark until someone notices your light. And when that day comes, when I finally make enough to fix the van, clear the debt, and buy tacos without guilt, I'll look at the screen and say, I'm turning it off. Not the dream, not the passion, but the chase. And maybe the headlights, because they drain the battery, you know. MoistCr1TiKaL wore that same white t-shirt for 15 years. Now, granted, it's been many different white t-shirts, but same color for 15 years. That's not fashion. That's commitment. That's marital level loyalty. Maybe I'll do the same. Not because it's iconic, but because laundry detergent costs more than therapy nowadays. Besides, white shows everything. I'm 50. My shirt seems more greased than a Kentucky Fried Chicken at an all-you-can-eat buffet at 2 a.m. in the morning. Maybe I'll go black, you know, hide the sins, hide the stains, look mysteriously while I'm gaming and editing at 3 a.m. Charlie built a legacy just by being himself, monotone, hilarious, and unapologetically weird. I'm building mine out of hope, sarcasm, and a van that's basically running on a prayer and beef jerky fumes. He proved you don't have to shout to be heard, and I'm proving that even when life breaks down in the middle of the intersection, literally, you can still respawn and hit continue and keep grinding. I'm 50. By American math, that gives me 25 years left on the scoreboard, assuming I don't get hit by a rogue shopping cart or a bad burrito. That's 25 years to do something that matters. 25 years to make content that outlives me. 25 years to earn a few bonus rounds. Just a couple. And if you made it this far, and you're still watching this old man rant about dreams, algorithms, and engine lights, thank you seriously. You could have watched a million other videos, but you watched mine. That's time you don't get back. And I'm grateful that you spent it here with me, a gamer who still dreams, still plays, still believes there's XP left to earn before the credits roll. So no, I can't turn it off yet, but one day I will. And when that day comes, I'll buy a new van, a new mic, and maybe even a t-shirt, or probably black, because again, grease stains are forever. And who knows, maybe I'll still be here hitting New Game Plus, earning a few extra years, one upload at a time. And again, I'm Live781 Red Rum, and I'm out.
There they are.
I have a...
Let's cut to the chase.